Hi guys, it's Ashley and I'm back today to share a new layout with you for A Flair for buttons this week. I am using 4 sets of flare buttons that I just received in one of my new shipments from Shelly. And I'm going to start out, before I get to the buttons, I'm going to start out putting some watercolor on my white cardstock for my background. I'm using the Up in the Clouds collection from Pink Fresh Studio on this layout. And I wanted to use some colors that coordinate with that collection, so I chose a blue, teal blue, a yellow, and kind of a pink color to go with those. You'll see later that I have some circles that I punched out of one of the pattern papers from the Pink Fresh collection, and so these colors are going to go along with that. So I just kind of sped this up to show you how I got those colors on, and I just did 3 colors, and so I ended up with 5 of them on the page. And once I got those on, I cut a cut file from the cut shop. This one is I think it's the Geo to Go. I have several of those travel ones, so it's always hard to remember the names. But I should have checked on it before I started. But it just has the little Geo tag symbol kind of repeated, and so I just kept that white and layered it over the watercolor look. And now I'm going to use some of the black color shine just to add some black sprinkles. I want kind of a messy look on this page, so I'm just going to add some of those there in the background over the watercolor and the cut file, just to get that black color there in the background. And now I'm going to start adding some of my layers. I wanted to use that cute wood veneer heart set from the Up in the Clouds Pink Fresh collection. So I just added a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to put that right there in the center of the page. It also has the little epoxy stickers that you see right there that I'm grabbing. Those coordinate and can be layered over the top of the wood veneer. I'm just going to use some of the teal colored ones because I want it to coordinate with that watercolor in the background. So I just placed my photo there to see where I want to put those hearts. I'm just going to use a few of them, and I'm going to have my photo overlap there on the wood veneer just to add some dimension to the page. And so I'm getting all those little hearts there in place. And I stick that one there, but I'm actually going to move it later because I decided that I want to add another layer of something else right there. So that one will be moved up. And I just used some hot glue to attach that photo. That's the easiest way to add it to the wood veneer to keep it in place. And this is one of the first flare buttons that I'm using. It is from the Black and White Words 1 flare set, and I just wanted to layer that over my photo. We actually went to New Orleans last weekend for a little weekend trip and went to the Endymion parade that they have. It's a very long parade, and so we stayed the weekend and did a few things. We went to go eat down on Magazine Street and went to the Audubon Zoo, and so while we were crossing the road, I snapped this photo real quick right on the corner where they had the street name, and so I thought it would be cute to layer that and use the photo as part of the title and the flare button as part of the title also. And now you see I've got those circles that I punched from the Pink Fresh paper, and I'm going to layer those in a diagonal kind of line on both sides of the photo just to create some movement on the page. And I'm going to just stick all those down, and once I get those down, I'll be stitching on some, and I'm going to add the flare buttons, some of the other flare buttons to a few of the circles. My camera, actually, my battery died during part of this, and so when it did, I added the stitching, some messy stitching to a few of the circles, so you won't see me doing that on the video, but I just got that done and came back once my battery had charged. I either always lose my battery or forget that my card is full, and so it's either like one of the two every time I'm filming something. But I just upgraded to a new 32 gig card, so I'm hoping that that will keep me from running out of space from now on when I forget to delete something. So I should have plenty of memory. And now I am placing my other flare buttons. I used 5 flare buttons from 4 of the new sets that I got from the shop. And I already mentioned the Black and White Words 1, and then I also used the Point and Shoot flare, the Just Hearts 2 flare, and the Capture the Moments flare. I really like the hearts and camera flares, anything that has to do with the photography. Those are some of my favorite ones from the shop. And here is one of those cute little wood veneer tags from Pink Fresh Studio, and you'll see now that I decided I wanted to add it down below my photo. And so that's when I moved that little epoxy heart. I thought it looked better there, layered under the bottom. And so I added a little bit extra hot glue just to help that stick. It is really sticky on the bottom from the adhesive, but I just want to make sure it stayed in place. And the little puffy stickers were really cute, so I wanted to get some of those on the page, and I liked that little rainbow, so I thought it went well right there layered over the photo too. And I added a second one just to create a fun look right there on the corner of the photo. And the wood beads are a close favorite of the enamel dots. I love both of those, and I do mix in some enamel dots with the wood beads. I like the texture that those add to your page. They've got a really fun look, and especially when you mix them in with different kinds of embellishments. And that's what I'm doing right now, creating a cluster with some of the enamel dots. And I'm just going to add some of the black ones and some of the teal ones from my Freckled Fawn enamel dots, just to have more of a fun kind of messy look. And I did go back, I forgot to mention, I added the black color shine in the background, but once I got those circles stitched down and had gone off camera, I did add some more color shine over that top layer, just to have a little bit more messy, kind of messy fun look. And I'm adding a couple more of the puffy stickers. I liked the little happy phrase, and just another wood bead down there. And I'm going to use my chenille date stamp to stamp the date. And once I get that date stamped on the page, I'll pretty much be finished with the layout, and you can see the full layout and close-ups at the end of the video. And I would love for you to stop by and visit my blog, ashleyhortondesigns.com, to see more of my work. And you can visit the A Flair for Buttons Etsy shop and the A Flair for Buttons blog to check out more inspiration from the design team. Thanks for watching today. I hope to see you next time.